Hello guys, welcome back to Movie Reviews for Series 18. In this episode we're looking at Whipped from 2000. This is a sex comedy, this is. This was obviously released in September 2000, this is, and this is going to be might be a short one, I would say, really, a short episode for the series. We'll go to it anyway. So, Whipped, what's this about? It's about three guys who meet this woman called Mia, and they all and they talk about their individuals. They're looking about trying to get women and stuff. Like, they meet at a cafe. They do most of the time to discuss their their sort of misadventures of trying to get to with the opposite sex, really. And so Brad, Zeke, and Jonathan, I think it is, yeah, them ones actually, yeah. And so they end up meeting up and discussing the sort of ways to woo women and that sort of stuff, really. And they mention this girl called Mia. Obviously, they keep telling tales like, oh, there's this girl Mia that I also actually, probably the one, I would say, that sort of thing. And it's like, and they sort of think, oh, me too, actually. That's all, probably that sort of thing. Even though she's seen the three of them without each everyone knows it. That's that sort of thing. It's like it's not a love triangle, it's a love square, basically. They should have called it love square, really, then Whipped. I don't know what, I'm not sure where the whole title Whip comes from, really. Some people probably know in the comments, really. So, or maybe like, a little dirty little meaning, slang meaning or whatever, basically, And obviously, halfway through the film, of course, they, see, notice that, oh yeah, this whole group, come down to the show that actually that they're seeing the same woman. They're basically seeing this actually the same woman, and there's this weird. And then you got the whole rest of the film, trying to work around the relationship. Like, oh, Brad goes with her at one point, one night. Zeke goes for another, and Jonathan goes for another night. Strangely, it's like that weird thing, like sharing one girl. Actually, so it's weirdly accepted, really. And yeah, it's quite. It's one of those interesting. It's one of those. It's a forgotten film. It's like again, it's like you never really notice it was there, really, strangely. Yeah, I'll get to it. I'll probably get to where I first found it, actually, first knew about this film. So you've got misadventures involving trying to sleep with her. There's one thing I think it's to do with Jonathan. He's found a silver vibrator in a bathroom, or in Mia's bathroom, and tries to sort of places it and rubs it on his face, quite crazy, and dumps it down the toilet, obviously. And interestingly enough, in the post-credit sequence of the film, there's a plumber turns up and actually just flops out the toilet. It does. It's like, is that yours? Yeah, get lost. It's like, yeah, it's well, okay. One way to end the film. There you go. Yeah. So when I watched it, I thought it was like fairly enjoyable. It's basically, as it is, it's like it's sort of like typical rom-com. It's more rom-comish than more sex comedy, really. It's an interesting sort of take on it. A bit strange, really. So this film's got Amanda Peet in it, which I first saw her in a film called Body Shots, which I reviewed years ago on this channel, a long time ago, from 1999. So this is probably the film after Body Shots, or there might be one film in between, I think, actually. I'm not too sure. Part of filmography, really. So I knew, that was one thing I saw her about, and yeah. That's I mean, Mia is quite, it's one of those, someone who's stuck in the middle, really, between three men, really. So it's interesting. So it's, again, nothing really much to say about this film, really. Well, I'll tell you what I'll tell you to maybe just spread it out a little bit, actually, is how I actually first discovered the film. So this film comes from Destination Films, as a division of Sony. Obviously, I think most people know what Destination Films was when they did Thomas the Magic Railroad, really, because they were distributing the film, or that's mainly in 2000. I was looking for some other films that they actually released. Interesting enough, Whipped is the fourth film ever released by Destination Films. The first film they released was in 1999, which is a film called Bats with Lou Diamond Phillips in it. I think the second film is, what's it called? A film called with Danny DeVito in, about something to do with a detective and some I forgot, it's like something about killing a woman. It's like trying like killing a woman off a cliff edge, something like that. Or a cover up. No, it's a comedy detective thing, really. And then afterwards you got Thomas the Magic Railroad after that, and then Whipped. strangely. So Thomas the Magic Wheel came out in July 2000. This one came out in September. So this is the next one Destination Films brought out. So if you look at it, it's a bit of quite a strange way of films. Imagine putting them in like for maybe like a 3 or 4 movie screening. It would be a bit of a bizarre, a weird collection of stuff, really. Interesting. So I looked into that, really. Thought, okay. And obviously, throughout the production of Destination Films, they were doing other stuff involving anime, or distributing anime for American audiences, and a couple of horror films here and there, a bit of sci-fi titles. The only film I can remember that was being advertised, I think, in shops, I think around that time, actually. I think it was about 2007 and 2008. It was like, what was it called? Something with ninjas, like some violent Korean ninja film, I think it was, probably. So lots of blood spatters and stuff on covers, on the cover and stuff like that. I don't know. I saw it in shops. I never got the film, really. I do have an. I don't know if I have it on a pirated disc. I'm not too sure. That was years ago. That was. Not sure. So yeah, and then they sort of. I think it's still around actually, or they've been defunct. I'm not too sure really, but there we go. And funny enough, actually, when I first discovered the film, the only thing that would come out was a teaser trailer, like a 30-second teaser trailer. Really, nothing else really. Then this YouTube channel called Kaleidoscope started releasing films. They did, which was one of them, along with stuff like Austin Powers, International Man of Mystery. Okay, that's interesting. Now that's free. That's on free on YouTube to watch now. Strangely, before you have to pay, buy a rental, get off, go onto a subscription service for that. Right, really strange. And yeah, bit of an interesting one. Find really, and obviously since then YouTube has started putting free movies on free with ads really. So there's a couple of films, documentaries and stuff you can actually watch now for free. That's interesting, especially a couple of well-known classics from the 80s as well, a couple of 90s, a couple of B-movie stuff you might probably expect from a direct-to-video market as well. But it's going somewhere. It's strangely going somewhere. The whole internet now, especially YouTube now, is going somewhere now. So it's like, okay, with movies, right? Where's this going to lead? Where's that going to lead in the next couple of years on the next year? We'll have to wait and see. There we go. So I've been talking about Whipped from 2000. Nothing much to say really. It's just a comedy I just watched just recently, again this year, and then it's like, there we go. If you want to watch it, free on YouTube, go to the Kaleidoscope. If you just type up something like Austin Powers International Man of Mystery, go to the YouTube channel, Kaleidoscope YouTube channel. It'll be there. You probably see the title. You probably see a picture of Amanda Peet looking a bit, sort of fashion model-esque with Freeman behind her. It's like that classic, American romantic comedy type of style poster art cover, basically. There may be some good bits in it. It's one of those films that I guess forgotten about and stuff. But actually, I forgot about this actually. It doesn't seem to be like you need to be like an 18 rating, because it's when I looked at IMDb and stuff and the DVD releases, even though it was actually released here in the UK as well on DVD and video, it's rated an 18. It doesn't feel like an 18. It might feel like you could probably shave it down to a 15. Close enough, really. I've seen films, released as 18 before. Now they shave them down to maybe a 15 or even a 12. Strangely, so there we go. So if they release this again, they'll probably just change the range, put like on 15 really, because it's a bit tamed really by today's by these standards really. So yeah, obviously it's 2000, different times. There we go. Although that was all changing a bit throughout really. So who knows? So that's Whipped from 2000. Thank you guys for watching. See you for the next video.